Hey ladies, this is my card for today. This is a Missing You card, and I used the Going Places cartridge and the Doodlecharms cartridge and my Cricut. And let's get started and I'll show you how I made it. So I'm starting with the standard A2 size card. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 wide. And I'm going to use this paper. It's K & Company. It's the poppy seed stack. And actually this paper is really cute. If you haven't seen it before, it's really, really, really cute. So I'm going to use this checkered design, and it's kind of a turquoise and cream color. And I cut this at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's going to fit, it's going to cover the front of my card. So I'm going to attach that to the front. Okay, so I've applied the paper to the front of my card, and on this card I used the Going Places cartridge, and I used the Doodlecharms cartridge. Okay, so on the Going Places cartridge, on page 95 in the manual, I cut this image right here, and I cut it out of a brown basil cardstock, and I inked around the edges, and it was cut at 3 1/2 inches. Then I cut the shadow key right there, and I used a clear acetate, and I cut that at 3 1/2 inches also. And you can kind of see I also inked around the edges of the acetate to give the acetate some dimension so that you could see it. Okay, so when this sits on this, you just see about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Okay, so that's that. Again, both of those were cut at 3 1/2 inches. Then I cut on the Doodlecharms card on page 86. There's this little heart right here, and I cut 2 of these hearts at 1/2 of an inch, 2 of them at 1/2 of an inch in a red basil cardstock, and then I cut 2 more at 3/4 of an inch in a red basil cardstock. And here's the 3/4 inch one. And I inked around the edges of these just with a little bit of a red ink. Okay? So the next thing that I'm going to do is put the front of my card together, and I'm going to apply my 2 pieces together, and I'm just going to use the glue runner for that. Okay, so I have my 2 pieces together, my basil cardstock and my acetate piece together, and I just used a glue runner to put those together. And then I put glue dots on the back, and these are the 3D glue dots, so it's going to give a little dimension to the card. And I'm just going to center it to the front of my card, or center it on the front of my card.
Open up your inner rocker, passion, Facebook. I think it smells so great. Yeah.
Okay, so there's the front looks like so far. Okay, and now I'm going to take my 2 little hearts, just my little hearts, and I'm going to put one down here in California, because that's where I am. Like that. And then I'm going to put the other one kind of over here toward the middle. Like that. So there's my 2 little hearts. Okay, so here's my card so far, and now I'm going to take my white Uniball marker and I'm going to draw a dotted line from one heart to the other heart. Just like that. And now I'm going to take my, I have these little letter stickers. They're by Carol Lee's Creations, and they're just little letter stickers, and I'm going to spell out "missing you" with the letter stickers. Okay, so I took my Carol Lee's Creations little letter stickers, and I put them on the front of my card, and I spelled out "missing you," just like that. So basically the front of the card is done now, and now I'm going to work on the inside. And the mat that I cut for the inside is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. I inked around the edges with a turquoise ink that matches, and then my white sentiment piece will be on top of that, and that was 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and I'm going to leave that blank so I can write on it. And I'm just going to stick this down with some glue runner. Try and center it on there the best I can, and then I'm going to stick that to the inside of my card. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to try to center it the best I can. The inside of my card like that, and then I have my third little heart that I cut. Actually, I cut 2 of them. They were 3/4 inch hearts, and I pop dotted them together so there's gives a little bit of dimension. And I'm going to take another pop dot. Actually, I think I'm just going to take some glue and just put the glue on it and stick them down to the card, and I put a little too much glue on, so I'm gonna pat it off, and I'm just gonna put the heart just down here in the corner like that. Just like that. So there's the inside of my card, and I left it blank again so that I could write on the inside. And there's the front. So here's my finished card. I hope you guys like it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.